My name is Chris Kroll, and a couple months ago I started this group, and I see a lot of familiar faces, so thank you all for coming back. The mission of our organization is, our group is for families with advanced learner or gifted children who live in or attend school in Loudoun County. And we support the next generation of innovators and problem solvers by educating parents on how best to address the special needs of their children. So this is what we do. Okay, next is someone who needs no microphone, I assure you.
They need it for them.
I know. I'm just stalling while you get it on. This is Cindy Battino, and she's going to talk to us. She's a Brennan Healing Science practitioner, and she's going to talk to us about managing energy and fear in our children. Do any of your children have anxieties? They go through stages where they have different anxieties and fear, some rational, some irrational. So we're going to hear a little bit about that from high energy Cindy Battino.
So we're overlapping, I think, a lot tonight, which is really, really cool because as Barney knew when my kids were growing up, repetition does help sink in things that are really, really important. And community, so important for everyone, not just gifted children. Understanding arrogance. Arrogance is just masked fear, right? Bullies are cowards, right? So when your child is acting in an arrogant way, it's really hiding a fear. And one of the fears I wanted to talk to you tonight about was the fear of not being good enough. And when I say not good enough, I mean not smart enough, not skinny enough, not athletic enough, not pretty enough, not popular enough. You with me? Okay. So, and this is not just for gifted kids, this is for adults too. How many adults do you know that when you talk to them, you're like, oh my God, they suck the life right out of me? You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay? These are people that are very fearful that they are not enough. They won't be enough, they won't have enough. So what happens when that fear lives and breathes inside of someone, it means that they don't understand their own value. They do not know how to fill themselves. They do not know what enough is. They don't know what it looks like, sounds like, smells like, tastes like. They have no idea. So they have to find it from everybody else. They have to attach themselves to someone who's better than them, smarter than them, prettier than them, yes? Or they start acquiring things. Right? And things give them value. So Joey might have 2 games from GameStop, right? So I want 20, because that makes me better than Joey, right? Yeah? So when that happens, when that fear lives and breathes, right, we have to help them. Because we want our children to understand their own value, and their value comes from them, not from out there, from them. One word. Enough. Now, not in this context. Damn it, I told you to stop, that's enough! Right? They hear that a lot, okay? But you want to use enough in a context that helps them connect what enough is, what enough looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like. So you have to use it in a different way. Now, I wish this was interactive, so I made mine really interactive, people, so you're gonna have to work with me. So, you're sitting at the dinner table, and you're eating, and your child puts down their fork. What might you say to that child to help them make a neurological and physical connection with enough? Is your tummy full? But use the word enough. Has your tummy had enough? Yeah. What else might you say? Did you eat enough? Have you had too much? Does your stomach hurt? Does your tummy hurt? Oh no, you're still hungry. You want more. Awesome. And it makes them think, oh, have I had enough? Oh yeah, my tummy does hurt. Oh yeah, that was too much candy from Halloween. You know? Okay, so how about, they've been studying, they have an exam tomorrow. And they've been studying for hours. You go up at 11 o'clock at night, you see the light on under their door. I had a child like this. Okay? What do? Knock at the door, what might you say? I think you might have studied enough. How many hours have you studied? 5 hours. I think that might be enough. You need enough sleep so that your brain is really going to be able to function and be alert tomorrow. So you need enough sleep as well as studying enough, right? here's one. Ready? They bring home a report card. It's got B's on it. What might you say to your child? Did you try hard enough? What if their answer is yes? What might you say? Then you know what? This report card is good enough. You know, if you tried your hardest, if you studied enough, then you know what? This report card is good enough. It's hard to say, isn't it? Especially when you know you have a gifted kid, right? But they need to know that they are good enough. Right? Okay, so the last example I want to give is, you have a daughter, she wants 5 more dresses. Now before you go running out to the mall to take her shopping, what might you do to help give her a visual cue as to what is enough?
You got 16 dresses in your closet.
Show her the closet.
Yeah, you go to the closet, you open up the closet, look, you've got 10 dresses, you've got 5 skirts, you've got 15 pairs of pants. That might be enough. Let's go look at Mommy's closet. You know, Mommy only has 2 of everything. Right? So it might be enough, but what if she says, but Mom, I don't fit in those clothes anymore.
I don't like them.
Well, yeah, I don't like them, that's a different, I can't give you that parenting advice here today. If they don't fit anymore, then you can take them down, whatever doesn't fit, put them in a bag, you're going to give them away, teaching charity, right? And then you can look and say, oh, you know what, you really only have 2 dresses that fit you. You do need more. And then you come together and say, well, how many more do you need? What would be enough? Good. Really, really, really important word. Okay, the other fear that I want to talk about today, and we were talking about this, actually beautiful with the whole chess piece, is the inability to be present. Don't you hate that? You're talking to someone and they're like, are they present? These kids live in their heads. Their heads is their happy place. They're safe here, they're comfortable here, they like it here. They don't like being here. Let's move this way. They don't like being here, they don't like being here, and they really don't like being here. How many of you are comfortable with your emotions? One person, right? So if our kids, how can we teach our kids to be comfortable in their emotions if we're not comfortable in their emotions, right? Usually our inability to be present is either because we're bored, and if we're bored in classroom, if your child is sitting like this in the classroom, they might be 10 steps ahead of the teacher, but then all of a sudden the teacher's going to give them a direction for their next assignment, and they're not going to have it, right? Okay, so other reasons why they might not be present is that they're really uncomfortable. Uncomfortable equals fear. So they might be in a social situation that they feel kind of awkward in. Right? They might be not very athletic because they're not really connected to their bodies. Right? So they are now in gym class with like the top soccer players and football players and all this other stuff with the kids that go and play athletics all day and every day, which is really cool because that's what they're really good at. So another way to find out if your kid isn't present is how many of your kids are clumsy or have moments of clumsiness? Yeah. Walk into walls, trip, stumble. They're not in their bodies, they're here. And they're either in the past or they're in the future. This happens a lot with adults, right? The scariest thing I can see going down the road is when I'm driving and I see someone coming the other way and they're like this. No. Be here with me now. So we want our kids to be present. We want our kids to be present because we want them to make a connection. I can't be present with you if I'm not listening to you, right? So we want our kids to be great listeners. We want our kids to be able to make connections with other people. And we can't do that if they're only up here in their head. So everybody stand up. We're going to help our kids become more present. Being in the now. They're better friends, they're better students, they're better people. So you're going to take your feet a little bit wider than hip width. You're going to bend your knees just a little bit. Okay, so when your child is going to go to a dance, okay, there are girls there, or there are boys there, right? You're going to tell them, just go stand there and bend your knees a little bit. Because the first thing that happens is the knees lock, and then the head tilts to the side, right? So the knees are bent just a little bit. You're going to have them tap in their shoes. Now you don't want them looking stupid, right? So you're not going to say, right? But you can say, just kind of plant down, wiggle your toes, feel the bottoms of your feet in your shoes, okay? So we just went from this to this, right? Breathe. Okay, now you're here with me. Now I can make contact with you. Now I can have a connection with you. I can relate to you. Okay, all it is fear. But we all deal with fear every day, right? And we face it. What's the definition of courage? Is it a lack of fear? No, that's right. It's facing fear. It's feeling the fear, feeling the emotion, feeling the anger, feeling the rage, feeling the happiness. You can't do that here. Okay? So now we're going to take it a little bit further. So you're okay from here, right? So what your kids are clumsy, they fall, or they walk into a wall or something, what do you say? Feel your legs, wiggle your toes. Now let's say they're going into a really scary situation. Maybe they're getting in trouble, or you really need them to listen to you. This is a really important concept. We have to talk about this. I really want you to hear me. So I want you to just take your feet, bend your knees just a little bit, shoulders back, and I want you to make pretend you're a tree. Trees have roots. So from the soles of your feet, I want you to push the roots down into the earth, all the way down into the core. Yes, I'm an energy worker. Yes, we speak this way. But kids love it. They love it. So they put the roots down into the core of the earth. Pick a color. Purple. I heard more red than purple, I'm sorry.
Red.
Well, you can do any color you want. I'm going to stay with red, but you can do any color you want. Now, I want you to see from the earth. I want you to see red or blue or purple. Come up through the roots. Okay? Now have them come right to the sole of your feet. Now come into your feet. Into your ankles. Into your shins and your calves. Your knees. Your legs. Your pelvis. How do your legs feel right now? Do they feel heavy?
Feel grounded to the ground.
Grounded to the ground. Yeah, that means you are here with me in the present. You're not in the past. You're not in the future. You're here with the game of the century. I'm going to whoop your butt because I am here and I am present. With the chest. I'm married to one. So, okay, so thank you. So shake it out and just sit on down for me. So again, the two fears that we were talking about today is one, the inability to be present. So teaching our kids to be better listeners, better friends, better students, better people. And secondly, helping them learn that they are enough, that they don't have to search outside themselves for their value. So, so important. And how do we do that? What's the word? Enough. Enough. Using the word enough. So thank you very much for having me. Do I have any questions? Even though I kind of ran out of time. Questions? No? That was enough, right? Do you think